Demonstrations, marches, and public rallies are classic and potentially powerful ways of expressing public opinion on an issue. They can be an effective way to bring supporters from outside the movement together to listen to the concerns of those within the movement, to hear their stories, to understand their motivation. By taking it to the streets, they are intended to show public concern for a cause. They're also an effective way to show the opinion of a wide cross-section of society. Organising a rally and getting a lot of people to attend is not easy. There are many important things to consider. Let's go through a bit of a checklist to make sure your rally is a success. There are a number of guiding principles to consider when arranging a public event for your campaign. First and foremost is to ensure you act within an ethical framework. The primary ethical principle that should guide your organising is respect. Respect for the autonomy, self-determination and safety of participants. Make sure you have explicit plans to reduce risks and plans in place to mitigate hazards. If it's hot, you'll need water. If it's COVID, you'll need masks. If there are protests against you, make sure you avoid a clash. Check whether you need to contact the authorities. Do you need a permit and what are its requirements? If you need a road cleared, access to facilities, make sure you discuss them with the appropriate officials and be clear what you need to do. The idea is to build a community of activists who are willing to take action in support of your cause. There's those attending the event and those seeing it in the media. So make sure everyone knows to keep it peaceful, that no property is to be damaged or physical altercations to take place. Finally, leaving a mess is not a good look. Make sure you pick up any leaflets, posters, water bottles and masks so you don't make it on the news for all the wrong reasons. Clearly, there's a lot of work that goes into making a public campaign event a success, so you'll need to get organised well in advance. Make sure you have as many like-minded friends and community members as you can to help you organise. If your issue does not directly impact you, be sure that you are intentionally building relationships with those in your community who are impacted, centering their voices and experiences and listening to their guidance. It is best if you can co-create your team and action together. Seek out local or regional organisations who work on your issue and invite them to organise with you. Together, you'll need to define exactly what it is you're campaigning to achieve and what strategies you'll implement in order to achieve it. Work out your key messaging and make some posters, flyers, banners to highlight the issues. You need to publicise your event via petitions, social media, mainstream media, leafleting, whatever means possible. Here you see 50,000 school kids and their parents crammed into the Domain in Sydney for a school strike for climate in September 2019. It was part of a global protest movement that had been building momentum for months. Remember, this all started with one schoolgirl, Greta Thunberg, staging a lone protest outside the Swedish Parliament. From little things, big things grow. So begin by organising with however many supporters you have for your cause. Stage a vigil, a protest, a small demonstration. Gradually, support will grow. The timing could make all the difference. When a bill is being debated, when someone important is attending, when the board is meeting, when global action is being planned, when something has happened and is in the news. Huge rallies don't happen overnight. They are the work of countless smaller actions that gather allies, attracted the attention of those with influence, built on already established networks, and eventually captured the zeitgeist of a generation. One of the most powerful demonstrations of a mass public rally is to show those at the centre of the issue that they are not alone, that thousands of people are with them, that the Australian public support their calls for action, that their issue has gone mainstream. So one of the most important aspects of activism really entails just showing up. If you're concerned with justice, concerned with rights, concerned with the need to take urgent action, get out in the street and show your support for others. I've marched for reconciliation, I've rallied for Palestine, I've solemnly attended vigils for Tamil and Hazara genocides. Solidarity is at the heart of active citizenship. That way, when it's your turn to ask for support, they might show up for you too. Freedom, equality, and justice are everyone's responsibility. I'm Diane Colman. Maybe I'll join you at a rally soon too. Thanks for watching.